A pleasant morning to each and everyone. Today, we will present our diorama that talks about the climate. Before anything else, let me introduce myself and my colleagues. My name is Juricel D. Garpen.
My name is Mastura Injan.
My name is Muhaymin A. Pango.
My name is Andreas Langeban.
And my name is Mahathir Saidan.
Once again, good day!
What is climate? The climate is a long-term pattern of weather in particular area. Climate affects nearly every aspect of our lives, from our food resources to our transport infrastructure, from what clothes we wear to where we go on holiday. The climate has huge effect on our livelihoods, our health, and our future. This task aims to describe the climate that can help us to understand deeper what climate change really are and what are the different types of climate in the world. This diorama represents the primary climate in the world: the dry, tropical, temperate, and the polar climate.
Dry climate shows the dryness of one place. The land, dry leaves, and limited access of water, wherein the trees and grasses has limited access in terms of water. And because of hot temperature, the causes of falling leaves and can destroy of trees and grasses. A dry climate is a type of climate wherein there are little rainfall and the air tends to be very dry. This happens because this region often receive less moisture from rain snow. In dry climate, you can expect clear sky and little cloud cover. The temperature in dry climate can vary a lot depending on the time of day and the location of the area. On daytime temperature in dry climate often exceed 35 Celsius or 95 Fahrenheit. And in some desert region, it can go above 40 Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit. These high temperatures combined with low humidity can cause significant stress to trees, especially if they don't have enough water to survive the heat, while in the nighttime temperature in dry climates can drop significantly, sometimes going below 10 Celsius or 500 Fahrenheit. This suddenly drop further stress to trees because it makes it harder for them to regulate moisture, especially if the temperature difference is very large from hot days to cold nights. There's a lot of countries experiencing this natural phenomena, including Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Chile, Australia, United States, Iran, India, Mexico, Sudan, Pakistan, Oman, Mongolia, Algeria, Tunisia, Botswana, and even the Philippines. Filipino call it tagtuyot or dry climate. We experience this kind of phenomena particularly from March to May when there are rainfall in many parts of country. These countries have various levels of dryness. Semi-arid, arid region to full desert, but all experience long periods of dry weather and limited precipitation.
The next primary climate is the tropical climate. Tropical climate is generally pattern of warm temperature, experiencing shifts in rain pattern. Plants and trees has enough and balanced support from water and sunlight, wherein plants and trees can grow well. Average temperatures range from 18 degrees Celsius to 33 degrees Celsius, 64 Fahrenheit to 90 degrees Fahrenheit throughout the year. Temperature differences between summer and winter are minimal. Annual rainfall exceeds 60 inches or 1,524 millimeters in some areas. Heavy rainfall and thunderstorms are common. Relative humidity often exceeds 60%. Moist air from the equator dominates. Tropical regions receive direct sunlight through the year. Daylight hours remain relatively consistent. The characteristic in tropical climate, we have the lush vegetation. Lush vegetation tropical climate supports dense rainforest, jungles, and diverse ecosystem. The next characteristic is rich biodiversity. So when we say rich biodiversity, tropical regions are harbor wide variety of plant and animal species. Next, the third one is agriculture productivity. It is a favorable climate condition supports agriculture, particular for crops like coffee, cocoa, and bananas. So there are subtypes in tropical climates. We have the tropical rainforest climates, a high rainfall throughout the year, example a Amazon rainforest. The next is tropical monsoon climate, or heavy rainfall during specific seasons. The next is tropical savanna climate, or what we should say distinct wet and dry season, for example African savanna. Next is tropical dry climate, or low with rainfall dry conditions like Hawaiian Island. The next are the regions, equatorial regions near the equator, latitude, Caribbean islands, Southeast Asia, the Central and South Africa, and we have the Africa. For examples of cities that we have the tropical areas like the Manila City in the Philippines.
So the third climate is temperate climate. So what is temperate climate? A temperate climate is characterized by moderate temperatures with distinct seasonal changes. It typically features mild winters and warm summers, with precipitation spread fairly evenly throughout the years. This climate often found in regions between the tropics and polar zones, such as a part of Europe, North America, and East Asia. For example, coastal California typically experiences temperature ranging from, for instance, winter 8 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius, or 46 Fahrenheit to 59 Fahrenheit. For summer, 12 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius, or 54 Fahrenheit to 68 Fahrenheit. So, these temperatures remain mild year-round due to the influences of the Pacific Ocean, with cool summers and relatively warm winters.
Lastly, we have polar climate. Polar climate regions are characterized by the lack of warm summers but with varying winters wherein the mountains have covered. In these areas, they do not get direct heat and sunlight from the sun. It is a type of climate that can be found in the high latitude regions, particularly near poles, the Arctic and Antarctic. In this type of climate, a person that living here experiences extreme cold, limited precipitation, and harsh environment conditions, especially the two main regions, the Arctic and Antarctic. Polar climates maintains average monthly temperature below 10 degrees Celsius. In winter, temperature in Arctic can reach as low as negative 80 degrees Celsius, while Arctic temperature can dip to negative 50 degrees Celsius. The polar bear symbolize the Arctic regions. They have a thick fur and bubbler that can help them to survive in this extreme environment. Penguins are primarily found in the polar regions of the southern hemisphere, particularly in Antarctica. They have highly adapted in cold environments, although some species live in temperate regions. Polar regions act as a cooling system influencing weather patterns and ocean currents.